joined us to make this wonderful orchestra tonight. These students come from a variety of programs. Some programs are in the building stage and have a smaller number of students. Some programs are very large and have several different orchestras. So we are a representative orchestra up here. That means that each director, based on the number of students involved in their orchestra program at their school, could choose to send nominees for that number of students. This year they could send one student for every 10 students that were involved in their school program. So as we introduce the directors and have their students stand, they are representing a number of students back at their home school. And it's a lot of fun for the students to play with different people, even if they're used to playing in a large group, to sit next to other people and play with a different conductor than their school conductor. It's a very different experience. They're sitting in a different spot. It was a real education for some of them who are used to being first chairs to maybe be second or third chair for a change and not being the leader for a while, but trying to lead when somebody else was really the leader. So it was very interesting all day. But I would like to introduce the directors. Some of them are out in the audience, some of them are backstage, and we'll just go in alphabetical order. Mr. Steve Smith is the orchestra director at Carson. He's also the band director at Carson Middle School. With his students in the band, Carson. Julia White plays the trumpet beautifully. She is the band and orchestra director at Dodge Middle School. With her students please stand. Dodge. Teresa Christie is the orchestra director at Doolin Middle School. Would Doolin's orchestra students please stand? And Teresa is right back there. Shirley Maddox is the band and orchestra director at Booth Thicket Magnet School, and she's right here with her students. Randy Krieg is the orchestra director at Gridley, and he is the brother of our conductor tonight. But he is also an orchestra director. I wonder if their parents had any influence on them, when they were growing up. But Randy Krieg is over there. He's the Gridley orchestra director with the Gridley students please stand. I told you about the representative nature of it because I didn't want you to think just because I was chairman I got to send more people. But I am blessed to have a lot of wonderful players at my school, and I'm the orchestra director at McGee Middle School. I have a student teacher here tonight. Her name is Kim Grosvenor. She is out there in the audience. And would my students please stand? McGee Middle School. Miles Exploratory Learning Center is privileged to have one of my colleagues from Tucson Symphony as their orchestra director. Rebecca McKee is where? There. And would Miles please stand? Lucy Hustis is the orchestra director at Rothscrooge Middle School. She's right back there, and she has a son on stage from another middle school. But with Rothscrooge, please stand. Her son actually goes to a different middle school and is playing cello up here. Enrique Lazansky is the orchestra director at Safford. Now, accidentally, when I was typing 84 names, I left Alexandria Soto's name off. She is one of the students on stage from Safford. But will all of the Safford students please stand? Enrique? Karen Nolan is the orchestra and band director at Sechrist Middle School. Would the Sechrist students please stand? Gretchen Hall is a wonderful violist in the symphony with me, and she is also the orchestra director at Townsend Middle School. Would the Townsend students please stand?